Hello dear students, good morning everyone. This is the fifth lecture for class 9 physics related to third chapter. In this lecture, today we will discuss about free fall, acceleration due to gravity and relation between small g and capital G. The all three terms are very important. Always a question based on any one topic asked in examination. Listen again, what is the concept of free fall and acceleration due to gravity and relation between small g and capital G. In gravitation chapter, the concept of free fall. Very simple definition about free fall. Suppose a body is just falling down under the influence of gravitational force of earth, and during this there is no other force acting on the body except gravitational force, then the motion of the body is said to be free fall, or the freely falling body, or an object, no matter. You can take either object or matter or a material body whenever falling under the influence of only gravitational force of earth, then the motion of the body is said to be free fall, or the body is said to be what? Freely falling body. And here in the definition of free fall, the concept of acceleration is hidden. So first just see the definition of free fall. When an object, or you can say that a body, falling under the influence, in bracket, gravitational force, when an object falling under the influence or gravitational force towards earth, then the body or object is said to be free fall or freely falling body. Very simple definition. And then after definition, example, in case of lift, suppose you are just going away in lift at the top floor of the building, and then the wire of the lift just broken, then your motion along with lift is an example of free fall. And another example, that is skydiver, whenever jump from plane, then the motion of the skydiver is an example of free fall. There are so many examples when we jump from height, and the movement of ourselves towards the earth is also an example of free fall. There are so many examples of free fall. And then after free fall, acceleration due to gravity, acceleration due to gravity. You will write the example because I just explained. There are so many examples. In case of lift, you can also explain the free fall. Whenever the wire of lift broken down, then the movement of lift towards downward along with the person, that having inside both the movement are the example of free fall, and example of skydiver also free fall, or when we jump from certain height, then our movement is also an example of free fall. Now next one is what? Acceleration due to gravity. Very simple concept, acceleration due to gravity. When an object moving under the effect of earth gravitational force, when an object falling down when an object falling down under the influence or gravitational force of earth with uniform acceleration, then the acceleration produced in the body acceleration produced in the body or an object is called acceleration due to gravity. Here acceleration due to gravity is a vector quantity and its value that is 9.8 meter per second square. It is vector quantity and representing by small g, its value 9.8 meter per second square. Here the value is constant but variable constant. It means its value depends upon the condition. So in next lecture we will discuss about the variation in g, but after these two terms, free fall and acceleration due to gravity, we are just derive a very important formula, that is relation between small g and capital G. Very simple concept. When you just see one time, then your concept will be clear. Very easy derivation. Relation between small g and capital G. Just see. Very important question, always asking in examination. Concept of small g, just we have studied what? Acceleration due to gravity and capital G, that we are knowing from first lecture, that is gravitational constant. So we will write suppose this is the shape of earth having oval shape, or you say that just like orange shape. And a body of mass small m lies on earth's surface, and here earth having mass capital M. The distance between center of earth and the center of body of mass M, that is capital R, which is equal to the radius of earth. Here the radius of body, that is negligible as comparison to radius of earth. That's why we are taking the distance between their centers, that is capital R. According to Newton's law of gravitation, F is equal to what? Capital G, capital M, small m upon R square. That is the force of attraction between earth and a body of mass small m. That is F is equal to G m upon R square. M1 capital M and M2 small m, that is both the body, and distance between both, that is capital R square here. So by Newton's second law, F is equal to ma. Whenever the body is just moving downward, then acceleration A will be acceleration due to gravity, that is mg. Make this equation number 2. These two forces are equal because applying by earth attractional force towards the body, attracting towards itself, and body also falling towards earth. Whenever, then both forces will be equal. Then equating both mg is equal to capital G capital M upon small m upon R square. Small m cancel out. Then small g is equal to capital G capital M upon R square. Capital G gravitational constant, capital M mass of earth, and capital R radius of earth. With the help of this equation, when we just put the value of capital G, capital M and capital R, then we will get what? Small g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. After putting the value of capital G, capital M and R, after putting the value of G, M and R, we get small g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. This is the value of acceleration due to gravity, and you will practice out the relation between small g and capital G and the differential concept of free fall and acceleration due to gravity. If any confusion, then you can ask. In next lecture, we will discuss about the variation in acceleration due to gravity, how the variation in acceleration due to gravity occurs, on behalf of which factors the value of acceleration due to gravity depends. We will discuss in details. So you just note down, and if any confusion, then you can ask. Thank you so much for this lecture. Have a nice day.